flag, Phil, to
And that's his trademark finish.
Game on.
And you have to sympathise with Mark Lawrence. He isn't playing at all badly. Look at it, averaging 91. He's had 2 180s and hasn't even had a sniff at a double yet.
A few weeks ago, playing against Robert Thornton, he had 120 average in a long match, Taylor.
60.
And he gets the bird from the crowd for missing just a ton. Still a chance left in the marker.
100.
And just a few days back, when Taylor had a very, very uncharacteristic experience at Wembley in the Premier League, beaten in the semi-final against a player who averaged less than 90.
137.
Once again, and we've been hearing this for the best part of 20 years, there were people saying, Sid, oh, Taylor's on the decline. This is his answer, and this is the best way possible that he can reply.
121.
I'm going to give minus 116.01. If you're just coming out, in our quarterfinal lineup, Kevin Painter, Colin Osborne,
140.
Ronnie Baxter, and the winner of this.
Taylor averaging 121.
26.
And there'll be those in our audience sitting wondering and wishing that Taylor was a cricketer. My word, our lads in the 2020 could do with a big hitter like this guy.
Brilliant adjustment, lovely.
140.
Hardest shot on the board. To use that as a lie. The Lawrence family stunned. Normally drives forward
94.
around
Phil
Bolton,
Uruguay, 24.
York and other areas. But he's getting very slim crumbs from Taylor. Double 6.
18.
5 darts he's missed at doubles, still averaging 117, and here's Lawrence with, well, an outside chance, 160.
Is it ever? I said he'd give him skinny crumbs. You'd need a microscope
60.
to see that crumb.
Who we require 6.
Double 3. Don't often see Phil Taylor around this end of the board.
James
Doesn't
Charles
matter
in the
at all. They all come
Phil
alive.
Taylor.
And that ends a stunning, quite stunning opening session from Taylor. 115 is average. Can he go better? Can he set a world record? We'll see in a moment or two.
Here we go then, more top darts from Bolton. Painter did for the very talented Taban. Osborne put pay to his mate Kevin, 10-3. Baxter, reeled back the years to 98, 10-7 against Jenks. And Power looking to get a new world record, leads 5-zip, averages 115.6, Dave Lunny.
Yes, and all the buzz during the break is just how much higher can Phil Taylor lift the bar. No disrespect for Lawrence, he's playing right out of his socks, but at the moment we're in a masterclass of marksmanship from that guy in your picture, Phil Taylor. And in this kind of mood, well, you have to say in darting terms, anything is possible.
Absolutely, he's done 4-9 darters here over the year since the inception of the tournament in 03.
Well, what were you saying about 9 darters, Sid? And he's made the inroads.
I'm not getting into any theosophical discussions, but when it comes to darts, He's at the top of Olympus. Says Peyton Sydney, the Yogi. Give it a clatter. Ho ho!
Well, there's the message. And there's possibilities, you know.
Tricky line to use though, tricky. Oh, that was too tricky. Too central, too high.
122.
What happened there? Just took the merest deflection from its triplet that was already planted in the board.
And talking world records, the world
81.
record is set by Taylor 7 weeks ago in Aberdeen when he beat Port in the Premier League of darts, 116.01. That's the perfect dart, almost certain. Ooh, just tickled the flight. Oh, he's on fire. Averaging 119.4.
It's another of these magical times, Sid, when you begin to think the man has mastered the game.
We started
60.
watching the likes of Brian Langworth and John Lewin and Evanson Rees. And luck was in the game, but this man's taken luck out of it. He has mastered the unmasterable. Double top.
22.
It's a 6 darts.
Require 80.
Taylor has missed, and Lawrence has got a chance of winning a leg, and you have to acknowledge that he has not been overawed, and now he's got a chance of taking a leg
60.
off Philip Taylor, and you can see what it meant to him.
You would have heard the run, Pontefract, Main Street. From here in Bolton, Tops coming in for Taylor.
In charge in the 6th man, Phil Taylor.
So let's just look at it
7th leg,
again.
Phil to throw first.
This is the point about Taylor.
Game on.
When he's in this mood, he's not just hitting the target, he's hitting it absolutely bang geometrically in the middle. Can he push that average up to a new mark in world records?
140.
Somebody get the Guinness Book of Records on the phone, Sid.
Here we go. Taylor
100.
sitting 0.4 above the world record, 116.52. That's as many decimal places as I do with my logarithms. 100 and drop below it. Oh, bad visit. Should have got better. Should have had 60 with the third dart game landing.
And you can see the margins now are so slight. Just one poor throw, and you lose a couple of 3 points.
81.
Opponent averaging 90. Yorkshire lorry driver Mark Lawrence. Nice lie, right hand end. Better lie there. Needs to roll it over.
100.
That dart should have been quarter of an inch higher. Would have tickled off the barrel. Crowd stunned. They know it's no game. Oh.
140.
Yorkie showing he's made of.
Oh, he's playing magnificently, just refusing to bow down to this